Great. One sec. Right now you can hear me well. Yes.
Yeah, I put on my.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, then great. If you're ready, we can start.
yeah, I'm ready.
Hello, dear viewers. Today, my guest is an incredible Nigerian-Swedish musician and producer, Alban Uzoma Nwapa, better known by his stage name Dr. Alban. Hello, Dr. Alban.
Hello, thank you.
You were born in Oguta, Imo State, Nigeria, in a large family and grew up in harsh conditions when water supply and electricity didn't always work. Who were your parents, and were there any positive moments from your childhood despite the difficulties?
Well, it's when you have all these difficulties, the most important thing is look forward and have hope that things will get better. So these were the things that were driving us, and the extended family system was so good that people helped each other, even though there were difficult times, and that's why our parents had many children. Nowadays in Nigeria, they don't have so many children, but those days they did have.
And who were your parents? What life did they have in Nigeria? If you could share this.
Yeah, well, my father was working in the hospital, and and my mother was just, home, taking care of the home and all that. She was doing small business as well.
Okay, after college, you moved to Sweden and entered a medical university. Was
Yeah.
the decision to become a dentist yours or your parents? And why did you choose to become a dentist and not a surgeon, for example?
Well, it's a family thing. Everyone in my family is educated. Everyone has a university degree. Everybody went to the university. So, and my father, just as I said, worked in the hospital. My brother is a medical doctor in America. The other one, two medical doctors in America, and all that. So it's a family thing. So I decided to do that. And then with the music, when it got very big, I had to leave it.
And right now we are going to talk about this. So, due to a lack of money for your studies, you were forced to work as a cleaner in a music club, where you
Mhm.
later became a DJ. And this
Yeah.
is how your brilliant career began. At
Mhm.
what point did the craving for music overpower dentistry? Before the hit Hello Africa or after?
Well, under the time I was studying, I was DJing, and then under the DJ time, we made Hell Africa. And when the song got very big, I was almost finished. I finished the dental degree. The song was just like 6, 7 months big. So I just worked as a dentist with 6 months to 1 year, and I had to leave it for music career.
So, you didn't work with your degree, which you.
Yeah,
Got.
just between 6 and 1 month.
Okay, but
Uh,
that's good for you. But
yeah.
could you imagine working in this field, dentistry, or
I left it for a very long time. I don't think I will do that. I don't think I want to go back to it. No, no.
but still, it is a good thing that you had it.
Yes. It's always good to have a university degree, behind you. It's
Yeah,
always good.
"It's My Life" is probably one of the most famous hits of yours. A hit that not a single disco in Ukraine of those times could do without, by the way.
Mm.
Could you remember how you created it?
Well, it's a song that at my 20s and 30s, I felt that people were telling you what to do all the time, and you feel that you know it all. It's a normal thing from 18, 20 to 25 to 30. You want to do it the way you want to do it, your own way. And when people are coming telling you, do it this way, do it that way, so no, wait a minute. It's my life. Take it or leave it. So that's how the song came about.
Did it take a lot of time for you to make the song, or was it just like this?
It did take normal time. It was not a long time at all, because it was natural to write about stop bothering me, stop bugging me, stop forcing me. It's my life. I want to live the way I want to do it, the way I want to do it. It was easy to write about. So it didn't take that long time now.
Yeah, I think it became also a big hit. So, as I said earlier, in Ukraine, it was a huge hit. So, in each discos, a lot of people danced to the song. And I think because of the beat and also because of the lyrics to which you can relate, this song became such a massive hit. So, all over the world. And thank you very much for creating it.
Thank you.
After success, there is always a decline, but you have successfully returned in the new millennium. Please tell which of your works in 2000s are the most brightest in your opinion.
Well, just as you said, the 90s was big. Of course, you always get a decline. Even people like Michael Jackson, after Thriller, he couldn't make a good album as good as Thriller. So after my life, it was difficult to make anything close to that. So, of course, there came albums like Prescription, came albums like Born in Africa and all that, but nothing as good and as big as It's My Life.
And how do you embrace this fact? Was it okay for you? Did you always know that that's just the truth, or were you maybe disappointed at the beginning?
No, I'm not disappointed. Just as you said, I know that that's what it is. Anything that is hot will suddenly get cold after a while. So I'm used to it, or not that I'm used to it. I was expecting it, and I know it was going to happen. So it's nothing strange. It's nothing new at all.
Yeah, like in every field.
Yes.
In 2019, with the immediate participation of the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, you were able to come to Ukraine and perform at the Days of the City in Kramatorsk and in the new issue of Evening Quarter. How did Ukrainian people meet you, and did you personally communicate with Mr. Zelensky?
Yeah, I communicated with Zelensky. It was good to talk to him. That time the war did not start. It was nice to talk to him. Young, nice-looking guy, very easy to talk to. I enjoyed talking to him after the show.
Yeah, and whose idea was it you to come to Ukraine and perform there?
It was I was invited by an agent, the
Hmm.
Ukrainian agent. So, and after that, after the show, the Ukrainian agent took me backstage, and Zelensky was also at backstage. So we had to exchange views. You know.
What were your opinion and first impressions of Ukraine? So when you came there, were you, by the way, have you been to Ukraine before this year or not?
Uh, yeah, I've been to Ukraine many times. I've been in Ukraine many times. So my impression is that it's a nice place and nice people.
Talking about future, what future would you like to see both for Ukraine and for your country, Nigeria?
Well, the future for Ukraine is that this war must stop. The war must stop, and so that people will get to their normal businesses and all that. I wish and I hope that this war will stop now, and that's my wish for Ukraine. I like Ukraine a lot. I have so many friends in Ukraine, so I hope that this war will stop now. And for Nigeria, it's the same thing. It's too much corruption everywhere, too much corruption, and I hope that we can reduce corruption in Nigeria so that poverty will also reduce.
And talking about daily life, what are your hobbies, and do you know any musicians or singers from Ukraine?
I met a couple of them now, and I've forgotten their names. I met a couple of them in festivals,
Hmm.
So good people, good musicians over there, good vocalists, very good dancers. I had so many dancers from Ukraine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So most of my dancers came from Ukraine,
Oh,
actually.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So at each of my interview, I sing a Ukrainian song to introduce my guest to Ukrainian music. And today I'm also going to sing a Ukrainian song by Artem Pivovarov, who is really a famous singer right now in Ukraine, and also Claudia Petrivna. Claudia Petrivna is also a famous, really famous singer, and she is only 18, I think. So she is really, really talented, and this is I'm going to sing their song, which they performed in duet, called Barabane. Barabane in English it will be drums. So I also know that drums are really popular is really popular instrument in Africa. So
Yes.
I hope that you will like the song.
Okay.
Бий, 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 отбивай такі-такти, барабани, барабани, руки в траві розкинуті вогки, і долоні у долонях, очі свідчать твої барабан, і накреслюють зорі барабан, бий, 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 отбивай такі-такти, 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 бий барабан печалі, тіло прокричало, він барабанить знову про світову печаль, бий барабан печалі, серце прокричало, ніжно торкаюсь рани. Бий, бий барабан печалі, і тіло твоє прокричало. Бий, 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 бий барабан печалі, і серце моє прокричало. Бий, 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 бий.
That's good. Sounds good.
Thank you very much. That was only a small part of it. There is more on YouTube, so if you want, you can listen to this song. And thank you very much for talking with me today. That was
Thank you.
all.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah, I also know that you are running and walking tens of kilometers each day to stay fit. So I wish you a good health and also
Thank you.
to stay fit and healthy. And
Thank you.
I hope that we one day will meet in Ukraine after the war in Sweden or Nigeria. I would really
Yes.
like to.
Yes.
Yeah. And I wish you a nice day and see you.
Thank you
Goodbye.
very much for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.